The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Blue Hens will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Battiato. Fires to the right. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So Delaware's offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man! And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Blue Hens look to do some damage in the red zone. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Slings it downfield. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on fourth down. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Looking to throw again. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunt. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Walker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Hunt. Breaks into the open. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Kelly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's a tough yardage for a defense when it's 3rd and short like that. You don't know if it's run or pass. Great job rushing the quarterback, getting to him, and getting him on the ground. That's a tough thing to do. QBs can scramble and pick that up easily. The defense was ready.
And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. Oh, what a cut! And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Battiato. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Doherty. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Kennesaw State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. This shave might have been a little closer than Owls fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Gets it out quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Silver. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
The Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Makes the grab. Hard-hitting tackle. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Handoff from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Brown will throw it. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And the Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a man, it's Battiato. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Walker. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Butler. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Middle, it's Doherty. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Brown wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's caught. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Keeps it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Lacey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds his man. It's Lacey. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Off play action. That's caught. It's Hunt. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Battiato. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Open field on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Battiato. They've got the screen set up. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Another first down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Under fire. Fires downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. QB draw. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. Finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Silver. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the gun, the ground game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Now on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
At the 33. And that's a first down.
To the air. It's Battiato. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
At the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd
They'll go to work in the air on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Walker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With the catch, it's Patterson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's LeBoy. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's LeBoy. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Unloads quickly.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pocket breaking down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Battiato. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He wants a big play here late. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
And 1st down for the offense.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Doherty. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.